Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Gio Gonzalez will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain. One of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
In now, Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Stroke dives. What a stop. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hernandez going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one.
First baseman, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Yelich has a play. 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Aguilar in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez started out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Puig. 1 out.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The Third baseman Mike Moustakas now will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Will move to the third with no score. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's a second-year big leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich shading to his right. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nope. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Scope, playing here in his age 26 season, is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now batting, Manny Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Cain tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So digging in now, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Yelich going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, number 13. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. Right over the middle, knee high. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Popped him up. Aguilar is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now is Yasiel Puig. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Schoop has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Aguilar, a 27-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Still 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Standing in, Ryan Braun, man at first after the 2-out walk. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Perez is off at first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. He'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scope is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses. 1-1.
Ball 2.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Popped him up. Moustakas is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles.
Leading off for the Brewers, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball one. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding in, Jonathan Scope. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Drill. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Manny Pena. 0-1 the count. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Josh Hader takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Ready for another shot now. Number 13 will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And the pitch. changeup in for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that's ball three. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And that misses, ball one. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. Here now the 2-2.
slow grounder to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Orlando Arcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Orlando Arcia.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Dozier has it. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A called strike on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In is Christian Yelich. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yasmani Grandal.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0 home. There goes the runner. Hit out towards second. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter number 22, pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Stepping up now, Clayton Kershaw. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that one just missed outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a breaking ball stays outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hard hit ball to short. Machado has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Albert has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
43, Matt Albert.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count offering on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Justin Turner will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at bats. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Braun. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Settling in now, Manny Machado. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 now to Machado. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Popped him up. Aguilar ranging into shallow right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Last time through was a base hit. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Moustakas on at first, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hey now. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Runners on first with 1. Three and 0 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now. Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Travis Shaw will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, a little better late than never, Dero. Here, that base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Ryan Madson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Christian Yelich will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And it's fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ripped down the first base line. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Hero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here comes the first pitch. And all 3 runners on the move here. Now a bunt attempt here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jeremy Jeffress comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here, A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Brewers looking to celebrate in Milwaukee. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Off-speed pitch, and it stays outside. Ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering, and he fouls this one off. It's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. The 3-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Strike.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. possible winning run on second. No one out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Dodgers, number 46.
Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Eric Thames will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
No balls and a strike to count. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 0-1 up around the face. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Junior Guerra takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Junior Guerra.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Runners going. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Matt Kemp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Chris Taylor will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Grandal over at second. Taylor at first, 1 gone. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Braun on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Manny Machado, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Count remains at 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 3. Kenley Jansen enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. In is Christian Yelich.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
For 1-1. It's the inside part of the zone for a strike. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 13 is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Hernan.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Hernan Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting 3rd baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Jansen's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one and will do it again. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. With it, ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And that misses 2-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Number 46 pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.